Good morning. Well, no, I haven't given up gardening. I love it so much, but I have to say that the water restrictions have really put a damper on my enthusiasm because I don't feel like I can plant anything new, and the things that I have planted are really drying up. But let me show you what's going on, drought and all. And now that the fall is coming, I'm hoping to get reinvigorated. You can see that my squash plant has taken over the entire garden. There used to be loads of tomatoes here and all kinds of vegetables, but now it's just the squash plant for Halloween. But despite all of the green, I only have, I think, maybe 3 squash. I have this squash here. You can see him. And then I have one over here that looks pretty ripe. And I have one over here that the critters are trying to get at, which makes me mad. But you can see that this squash plant has taken off and absolutely, overflowed on the ground and everywhere. And despite that, I just really don't have very many squash, just 3. So I don't know, I might very soon take this out because it's costing me a lot of water and I'm not getting that much fruit, even though I love the green. So that's the update on the big squash plant. Everything in my back garden looks pretty dry. My lime tree looks okay. My St. Patrick's rose is okay, but most of the rest of it is not so good. Even my Indian hawthorn looks like it's burning. Here's something that has taken off during the drought, and that is, it's called Oxalis triangularis, or false shamrock. I got it one St. Patrick's Day, planted it here, and it's been hiding underneath a lot of the bushes that I took out, and it seems to be happier here. So I'm just gonna let it grow up. It's a beautiful purple, and see what happens. So that's good. This will probably be the last bloom of my night blooming cereus this year, but God bless the queen of the night. She's ready to go. This is probably the thing that I'm most astonished and most proud of during the drought, and that is my front border. It looks pretty fresh and colorful, and I only water 2 times a week according to the restrictions, but I do take very good care of it. I prune it, I till the soil, sometimes I hand water. The Gerbera daisies have been heroes, just heroes. They continue to bloom. I love them. The Gaillardia, pretty drought tolerant, and they bloom on and off, but they look great. I transplanted 2 marigolds to the front. Here's one of them. They have not really bloomed very well up here, but I like the green because there was big bare spots where I had to take out plants that had died. And of course my 2 little red heroes down there. So I feel very good about this. My straw flowers, which have been heroes the whole season and still continue to bloom, are on their last legs, but they look okay here. Over here, these are actually a couple that I planted more recently, and they're not doing quite as well, but still blooming. So my husband said to me yesterday, we need to take up the front border because we're gonna start putting in the Halloween decks. I said, you are not taking up the front border. I worked too hard on that. We are gonna wait till it actually is ready to go, and it's not ready yet. It's really beautiful. So gardening continues, and the hope stays alive. P.S. My proven winners, Calibrachoa, they're a candy shop grape, have just really performed. They have withstood the heat. They're in a container. I only water them twice a week. You can see I have these little receptacles that I fill up sometimes, but they really have made me proud and are a lovely little border here by the driveway.